California has done a tremendous job in terms of the environment. We know that. We're leading in every sense of the word. But we're also falling behind in the issue of equity with regards to the environment. And that's what this bill is about. You know, it's been about 50 years ago. I was a student at UCLA, and I saw the first Earth Day. And I didn't know what it was. I saw all of these folks out in front of Jan Steps with black balloons talking about the pollution. There was not one African American in the group, nor was there a Latino in the group. And I asked the question, what are these people here for? And they said, well, we're talking about the pollution in the environment. And I had to say to myself, so obviously the wind has finally caught the pollution from where I grew up as a child in the pueblos of Los Angeles and floated it to Westwood. And now you've discovered that there's a problem. But none of us were there part of the solution. And so it becomes incumbent upon us to actually ask the question, why aren't there people of color involved in this whole issue of the environment? And this New Deal says we have to be. This is not just going to be something that excludes the communities of color, that they will not benefit from the movement forward and the environment that's there, that we will take in consideration all of those things that we know are unacceptable in terms of not having clean water in communities in California. If it happened in affluent communities, we'd be outraged. But because folks are poor and people are of color, we think they can tolerate it, they can work around it, they can make adjustments, but that no longer should be a factor. And so I'm excited about the fact that we have now a new deal that basically calls on us to basically consider all of the communities of California in the production of an environment and a process that will include us in that from the very beginning. That those things that make life good, water, the environment, being able to breathe, not having our children suffering from asthma more than any other group because we have not taken care of the basic issues, making sure our schools are affected so that those kids can have the kind of future and participation in this New Deal, this Green New Deal that others have. And so I'm excited, and I'm calling on all of the communities of color to embrace this concept, to be a part of the decisions, and make sure that every community in California will benefit from this New Deal.